everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thanks for always watching K's Cook Island. I am K1 Mildred and today we are going to be making stewed gizzard. Why don't I take you through the ingredients and we get straight into the cooking. So we're going to be making stewed gizzard as I told you earlier, and of course we have gizzard right here. It is about 800 grams or 850 grams of gizzard. Then we have red bell peppers, onions. We have two different kinds of onions. You see how I'm going to make use of them. Then ginger, just like a thumb size, well, a little bit more than a thumb size, just the size of ginger, and 3 cloves of garlic, spring onions, some curry powder, salt to taste, white pepper, and of course olive oil. So this is all you need. You can go with more ingredients, but I'm just going with this ones for today. So the first thing we do, we're going to get our gizzard washed, thoroughly washed. So under running water, you just wash your gizzard really nicely. And you will notice there's some of these things I don't want in my gizzard, so I'm just going to take it out. You can use a knife, but sometimes it's just easier for me to use my hands to take all of those things. And you see this one is not thoroughly clean, so I'm going to just use my knife to peel it off. And sometimes you can just use a little tiny bit of lemon when washing your ginger. Oh my goodness, what am I talking about? When washing your gizzard. So you have to make sure you take that out. So this can take quite some time, but it's worth the time. So I'm just going to take my time and go through it and take off all these things that I don't want. You guys, I got the gizzard well washed and drained. You can see it looks really clean. I cut it into 2. You can go with a full blown size, but I like to cut mine into 2. So we're going to steam the gizzard. And to steam my gizzard, I like to spice it. So I'm going to blend some onions to steam. Some onion and some garlic. I just want to chop it to make it easier to blend. I'm using a little baby blender, baby food maker. I know some people don't like the garlic flavor. I've met a couple of people, some people don't like garlic, so you can do away with the garlic if you don't want that. And to blend, I'm going to just add half of the cube because it's really hard to blend my ginger and onions. So I'll just give it a quick blend right here. That's it. Then into my potatoes. So that's the gizzard right there. And I'm going to pour some of the spices here. Just like that. And into that, some salt, sprinkle in some salt, just like that. Then some white pepper, voila. And some water, of course. Let's start with about 1.5 cups of water. And the half of the bouillon cube Maggi. It's very hard, guys. I'm just going to throw it in there. So we cover it up and let it boil. I think for 10 minutes or more. I don't know exactly, but I'll let you know when it's fully cooked. So guys, we got the gizzard fully boiled properly, and this took about 20 minutes. So I'm just taking it off. And what I do right now, I'm going to drain it. Right here. Let it drain. And the next step is completely optional. But because I want to keep the crunchiness of the gizzard, I'm going to put it in my oven for some few minutes. If you don't have an oven, you can fry this. But yeah, you can. If you want to do it less frying, then put it in an oven. All right. So I have this is the second time I'm using this baking sheet. Yeah. It smells really good. I'm not going to throw away anything. Some of this goodness we'll use it later. So I'm just going to pop this in the oven for a few minutes. Let's put this goodness aside. We'll use it later in the stew. And while that is baking, we'll continue with preparing the stew base. Now, I just prefer bell peppers to make this stew gizzard. But you can go with tomatoes, fresh chopped tomatoes, or tomato paste, whatever. But for some reason I just prefer this, and it tastes really, really delicious. So I'm going to quickly blend this. Just like that. You don't want it to be fine. If you notice, it's coarse. Is it coarse? It's not fine. The blend is not fine. You don't want the fine paste in this recipe. So with another pot here, put on your heat. Put on the heat. And just with a little bit of olive oil, just enough to grease my pot, because I don't want too much of the oil at the beginning, because I'm going to use some oil towards the end, and you'll see exactly what I'll do. So let that heat up a little bit. So just pour this good stuff in here. A little water to rinse it out. And a little salt goes in. Now we're just going to let this fry. It can take quite some time. A friend made a joke some time ago on social media that all the cooks say 5 minutes, and we know it doesn't take 5 minutes. So it's just going to take more time, and I'll let you know how many minutes it will take. So let's wait. So guys, this has been cooking about 10 minutes, and I think it looks good. You know, the water is drying out or completely, not entirely, but almost. And I think it's just the right time for me to take out the gizzard from the oven. Goodness, this looks so good. The spices in the gizzard is everything you want. The seasoning was just perfect. And if I use onions, you can add chili pepper. So I'm just going to pour this into that. Voila. It's so good, guys. Let's just give it a good mix here. This looks really, really good. Just the way I would like it to be. Voila. So I'll put this aside on low heat, very low heat. And I bring this small pan right here. Now this is where we need more oil. Remember I started initially with a little oil. So we need more oil here. This is the red onions I showed you guys in the beginning. It's all curd and the spring onions curd as well. Voila. So we're going to fry that, guys. I think we're almost done. Just a few minutes to the end of this video. And this gizzard you can eat with potatoes. We are going to eat ours with potatoes. Or if you're on a diet, a low carb diet, you can steam some cauliflower or broccoli, any vegetable, and eat with this. I eat it sometimes and it's really good. And plantains, fried plantains, you can eat this with fried plantains. And if you want it to be, well, that's enough. Let me fry this. Yeah, good to go. I discovered that when I finish, when I'm towards the end of my cooking, when I fry onions like this and just pour it into it, it tastes really good. I mean, it gives it some kind of unique flavor that it's not easy to come by if you cook it all together from the beginning. Just a little more white pepper. So you keep an eye on it and you just stir constantly and then you just fry to perfection, guys. Okay, guys. I'm just going to add a little of the stock that we drained earlier on, just a little bit. If you want it to be more, to have more sauce, you can put more of the stock. But I really want to go with the dry version, right? So just sprinkle a little tiny bit of curry just for a little flavor. And that's it. So I bring this one right here and pour in my onion and spring onions. And give a good stir. How does that look, guys? This is how you make your spicy, delicious gizzard, stewed gizzard. This is how you get it done. That's it. We're done. So the very last thing is to taste how this this can be. I wanted to say to taste how this tastes, and that doesn't just sound right. So I'm just going to taste it. Voila. We're done. The tasting part. The best part. Look at that, guys. Imagine it. What would you like to have this week? Just let me know in the comment section. I'm going to have this with potatoes, but I'm still to make red potatoes. And if you're wondering what you can do with the leftover stock right there, I'm going to freeze it. Then if you want to make jollof rice or fried rice, you can use it to cook your rice. So I'm going to put it in the freezer, and one of these days I will use it. I have a jollof rice recipe on the channel, by the way, just check. So let me taste how this is. You guys, look at that. This is so good. It's super delicious. You make some and let me know. Come back with testimony. It's just perfect, guys. So that was it for our gizzards. If you do make this, let me know how it goes. Thanks so much for always watching this channel. And please, if you are not subscribed, don't go away without hitting that button. Just subscribe. And also turn on the notification bell so that every time I upload a video, you're the first to know. So guys, just stay blessed. Bye.
With toil and sweat, he keeps his family warm. And as us children gathered round the table,